Hello. Let me just check it here real quick because this is not what I have planned. Right, it's working. For a second I thought it wasn't. So it was going to be Call of Duty today, ladies and gentlemen. It was going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Unfortunately, Call of Duty did. I can show you actually. So Call of Duty did fucking update your day. Alright. Oh, maybe it's in notifications. Ah, there we go. 4 days ago, look. Updated 4 days ago. 42 fucking gig. Right, 42 gig. And, well, I'll just put it this way. We can't play it because, one, it's not downloaded the fucking map packs. Then it is fucking stupid. It really is. People talk about Overwatch and Destiny not being the greatest game anymore. Yet they haven't seen fucking Call of Duty. So we're not doing Call of Duty, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, today. However, we're going to be continuing with Destiny 2. So I feel like maining a different character for a bit. We've been doing a lot more Titan than usual. Well, we've done. I'll show you how many hours I've done. That's how many hours I've got, according to PlayStation. But according to the Destiny 2 tracker, we have approximately 3,965 hours, and 3,400 and something is played on Titan. So I feel like I'm not going to change it. I'm going to still be a pure Titan main, but the Hunter is no. We're still going to play Titan. Fuck it. Fuck what everyone wants. No, not doing it. Playing Titan. So through the holidays, me and a friend of mine, we have done dungeons. We haven't done any raids, unfortunately. I do apologise for people who want to see like raids, build with raids, and all that. And I haven't done none. So I do apologise to people who wanted to see like raid, the way I like to do raids, and all that. But we do officially have, right, we can do this, complete this, and we do have this. We have the Act 3. So let's go ahead and start the Act 3. But first of all, we're going to change builds for a bit. Yes, I have the auto rifle. No, we don't want. Yeah, we don't want to run two fucking autos, do we? No, we don't. No, we don't. No, I didn't want that. Fuck. Don't know. We can rock an SMG though. By the way, I don't use full. Oh well. Look, get the fuck out of there. Did that build actually use? Oh, well, no, it didn't use it, so it's gone. Alright, let's go. So that's one thing we did do, is we did get this. Unfortunately, I don't have the car disc unlocked for it, because we haven't done it on the harder setting, and my mate's gone on holiday, so essentially thingy. But if you want to see the Banner of War build, actually, let's show that off. So this is the new Banner of War build, and I tell you what, it's actually really awesome. This actually pops Banner of War just to keep that fucking active. It's awesome. Ground, is it?
These Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities.
Got that
Yes,
Banner of
they
War
are.
×2, and all I've done
Alert.
is
I'm detecting
Sort of
abnormal
weapon.
Vex activity in a local quadrant.
I don't get it. What the fuck am I? With this public event, fuck off. I don't get it. Is that it? Oh, that's fucking chest. I do not understand what the fuck to do, to be honest. Is it because of the public event here? You see there, look, it's actually keeping Banner of War up. I got Banner of War ×2 just by shooting something. It's just, I don't know, to be honest with you, right, so I looked it up to see if anyone could explain it, and no one could explain it. How the gun from Tangled Threadlings to keep Banner of War active. So look, I've got 10 seconds here, 13 because the Threadlings here. So when I started digging a bit more. I don't honestly, I can't see anything correct here, so fuck you, public events. Public events always fuck everything up. So when I looked it up, right, Banner of War supposedly didn't really affect anything. Now, if it's true, that's overpowered. Well, so I looked it up. I mean, so when I looked it up, it didn't say hatchling was a melee kill. Hatchling is an ability from the gun itself, not a melee kill. So that's when I looked it up. It was like, yeah, right, no, I'll look it up now. Let's see what's gone off. Let's see what's happening here, right? And next minute, we're just getting Banner of War times 2, times 3, times 4, and it's staying at times 4 as long as I can get one single kill. It's staying at times 4, and it's basically never ending. It's a never ending Banner of War, because as long as the hatchlings, the threadlings are hitting one by one, it's essentially the hatchling is making the Banner of War stay active. Which, when I asked big streamers, big YouTubers, like what's going off, how's this happening, I don't understand it myself. It's like they said they don't even understand it, how it's working. Not even they understood like how it works. Some of them actually built the build like themselves, yes, for the thing. Like, I didn't really give it to them, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said one of them. It's like, it's not a build what I can put out yet. It's not 100% right. It's not like the Void build either. Void build is finished. The Banner of War 1 is not finished. So essentially, once we get once I've finished it, once I figured out perfect weapons, like the perfect weapon is the sidearm. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's 100% sidearm. Right now we've got on this Void build, we've got Devour and Void Overshoot like to. don't know why that keeps have to actually have a look. See what's going on. We might do a bit of Honda actually, to be honest with you.
Zivo-Arath's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it. Does look like it's, yeah, it's got a range on it there. I agree. Yeah, so the down for the yeah. I've not shown my cross on it. As long as I don't select the
Submine vault's locked down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
I never knew there was a submine housed in Europa. Neither did the Vanguard's archives. Which submine is this?
I have the same question. Turns out it's not really a submine, not in the traditional sense. It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use. one big shrieky eye. Guardian, get gouging.
So with this void though, I do have some void resistance. I don't have a lot of void resistance. This sword when I get a kill, I heal. A bit like the man.
Anastasia, what drew you back to the Bray name after all these years? It's clear that your memory is fragmented at best.
Should we do Hunter?
I woke
Yeah,
up
I think we
attached
should
to my
do a
badge.
Hunter.
Got caught up chasing the promises
Well,
of the
zero
Golden
deaths on
Age
my part.
before I learned about who you really
Shriek.
were.
And now you're taking on my life's work as your own. It seems you truly will always
We're gonna
be
do
a
some
Bray.
Hunter, I think. Why not? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard about me, by the way, I haven't vaped for this entire playthrough so far. You know why? As I've officially quit the vaping. I've officially quitted vapes. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. It's actually pretty simple. However, it was a bit of touch and go, to be honest with you, at the start. However, we managed to do it. So we do have enough to get another exotic armor piece for Hunter, right? So I'm gonna go to the tower real quick because I need to go and see Zerg to get the thing, to get the whatever. And why I do that, yeah, we're gonna go Hunter. Well, we're gonna go to YouTube real quick. I'm gonna go Hunter builds. But everyone's saying Call of Duty is dead. Destiny 2 is dead. It's not. Trust me. It's not dead. Me and a few friends had this conversation a few days ago about it, and we loaded into a tower, and it was me and Graviton. Graviton said, "Oh, the game's virtually dead." And I went, "It's not dead." And then me and a few other mates, if it was really dead, look, it wouldn't be like this, would it? It just all depends on what server we get stuck into, really. If we get stuck into an EU server, what's like, you know, fucking packed solid. Yeah, that's even perfect. Right, we don't want Warlock builds, though. We want Hunter builds. No, we've got that one. That one we used for let's have a look at this one real quick.
These are from the Nine.
Alright, so this one is a sword build of this is interesting to me because I've not when I've looked for a sword builds don't really come up as much, and I'm just trying to find a dim link because all of them use dim links. I just want to see, you know, like mainly what he's using. There it is. There we go. Alright, so he's actually using a sword, which is different. So we'll give the sword a try. As if we even have a sword like this, what has this ability on. Fucking won't, bitch. Alright, so the sword is an Orc sword, of course, apparently, which is not surprising. I don't know which one it is. I feel like it's this one, isn't it? Performing heavy. I don't know. I think it's this one. But we'll get the other one out just in case. We'll get that one out just in case. Alright. So, kinetic weapon, entirely up to you. And then he's using... I don't think I've got that armor piece, which...
Let's see what we've got for each other.
Wouldn't be surprising to me if I don't actually have it. But we can easily get fucking access to it. We don't have it. So, let's go.
can definitely fix this.
Oh. Oh, bless me. Bless me. I got the sneezies. Alright, so let's go ahead and up. Holy shit, we've actually already still
Speak
got
to
pretty
me,
decent
not of
stats
the
here, so
darkness.
I can't really complain right now. Yes, if you're wondering why you've not heard any vaping noise or anything like that, it's because I've actually stopped the vape, which I know a lot of people was shocked at actually when I first told them. A lot of people was hell of a shocked when I said I've actually quit vaping.
Some of these files
So
are
for
all
the
in city
headpiece,
itself. That can't be right.
we've essentially got, I don't know what that is. Oh, so what we're going to be doing is, because this sword is special ammo, he's got 2 special ammo finders. I'm not a fan of that. We're not going to do the things yet. Arms, so essentially we just need to replace this one with, oh, fuck it, do not take everything off, just take it all fucking off. See what he's actually working with here. No, that's the grenade. Alright.
That's enough.
That's what we're dealing with so far, so that's fine. Again, that's just fucking resistance right there. Legs, so legs essentially is we're just gonna be taking everything fucking out here. Alright. So we want the healing, the shield, and that one. Right, and then we can see what
We need a
we're
centralized city
dealing with
government.
here.
Now more than ever.
Right.
Yes,
So
yes, Guardian,
let's
by
go
all
and have a
means.
look. So we
Let's
don't
get
want to rock
started.
that. Okay.
I can fix this.
We don't want to rock that. Yeah, we don't want to rock that one, I'm afraid. Not for this build. I think we should go for more with something, you know, like range. We're rocking 2 heavy specials, so it is what it fucking is, isn't it, really? Do you know what? I don't really use the hand cannons very much. So let's go ahead and just grab ourselves a hand cannon out. And I am using computer today because bollocks, I've just got fucking rid of it and I don't even know the fucking fragments. There we go, we've got it back. Hold on, because I've lost my dim. There it is. We can essentially just pull weapons in, pull weapons out, pull weapons in from dim. Right, we're not going to be using this anytime soon, so we might as well chuck that into there. Right, so what's letting us down here? Oh, heavy. For the heavy, I'm going to be changing up. I'm going to pull that out. Alright. But Well, we're going with that one. Yep, we're going with 2 of the summer event ones, and we're going to be using that one as upgrade for that. Alright, let's sort out the look here. Let's change up a bit. I do like that. I usually rock that colour, but I fancy something different. There we go. But we've still not finished the build, technically. Not yet, anyway. So fragments for this is this and this. We've got triangle. Oh wow. Okay, this is probably why it's saying I haven't unlocked Arc then. Because it's on focus. I ain't got them on Hunter yet. Well, it's a bit of an embarrassing thing right there, isn't it? We're just gonna buy the ones we need, by the way. Fuck it, I don't really give a crap. Actually, that's not the case for
The
Titan,
witness
then,
is
it?
dead.
That might be
There
the
was
case
no
for Titan.
predicting what would come next.
Well, people have seen all this. I'm not gonna make you sit there and watch it. I've already seen that bit. Mission update field, yep. By the way, I don't know how this build will perform. Technically, it's different to what I usually rock, like the hand cannon. I don't usually rock this hand cannon. So, we'll wait and see. They still haven't fucking fixed this. Thank fuck for that. Right, fuck off.
Genocide. Thousands
Yeah,
of
I don't care.
civilizations across the universe, all
Right,
visited
that's
by
it,
the
yeah.
Black Fleet, all
Right.
lost to the violence of the final shape. That's where this echo comes from. At
Not
least,
for us.
that's our theory.
Alright, so we need this one.
Reports from the Pale Heart. Readings on the valence emanating from the Traveler.
We already
Everything
have
we
that
faced
one.
when we stared down the witness
Then
and
we
broke its
need-
fleet.
This one.
At first, we didn't know what to call them, but echoes seemed apt. Memories from the victims
You know,
of
I'm
the
just gonna
pyramids,
get all the grenades.
held by the
I'm not really
darkness.
caring.
then coalesced by
Grenades
the
are
light
fucking cheap enough.
into artifacts as sharp and fatal as their pain. If darkness is
The
memory
melees, yeah.
and light is form, what else could they
The
be?
dodgers, yeah.
But there's still so much we
So we've
don't
got all
know.
the grenades.
Is this the only one?
Yeah, we'll get all
What
the fucking
forgotten
jumps
people
as
gave
well.
form
Why
to
not?
this echo? What was their final cry at their end? For control? A means to turn back their
Do you know what?
oppressors?
Fuck it.
My hidden will keep searching for whatever answers the witness's death can give us. Hopefully, they number more than the questions it left behind. But we need to stop the conductor
10.
and secure the echo.
Wow.
Guardian, descend into Nessus. Massive amounts of radiolaria have been diverted beneath the planet's crust. We need to find out what the Vex are building there.
Fine, fuck off.
Come back safe.
let's meditate. There we are.
What have you learned, Guardian?
Right. Do we have everything for solar?
Welcome.
Why we're here? Probably fucking not. Oh, we do. We do. Okay. Well, everything for solar. What about void? We ain't got everything for void.
It's
We might
yours.
as well. Let's just finish it off. And then we'll do Warlock
Very well.
one another day. I mainly use Resistance for Prismatic anyway for Warlock builds. The better.
It's yours.
Just Hunter, probably Hunter and Titan benefits from more solo class item stuff than Warlock does. Warlock benefits more
Then
for
take it.
the other version and all that.
Hunt well.
Right, there we go. Right, now we can finish this off. Right,
What
let's
have
just
you
go
learned?
ahead and take everything off here. So, we've got the first one. We'll stick the second one on. Stick the third one on. And then we'll stick that on. Oh yeah, the jump is that one. That one. I've actually never used. Yeah, I have. And then that one. And then the super is
Others
this
may
one.
not have heard you approach.
But I suppose you
Well
can really use
done.
whatever super you fucking want, wouldn't you? So, I don't know how this build's gonna perform. I really don't. But I do know I'm probably gonna end up deleting most of that stuff anyway. Right, let's drop. Fuck you, clan woman. Let's just go ahead and I don't know. Let's load into Onslaught. We need to get the coins anyway, so Onslaught's the better pick here to get the coins. And then if we need, we can always switch builds out for a different one when we get a rally banner. So let's see how this performs, because one, we got too many things here. This one is going to be deleted. These two can stay. Oh, sorry, no. So this one's going to have to get moved down here, because I believe that one is. I know it is a prismatic build. Okay. So no, that one stays and that one stays. Then this one, number 3, gets deleted. Let's just quickly do that. Number 3 gone.
Enjoy yourself, Guardian.
Okay, so not bad. We'll go ahead and save it. I'm gonna put the Arc one here. Just occurred to me actually, by the way, we hadn't even put in any shields over on hope like that. build. Not bad build to you guys though. Is it as good as a London one?
Impressive,
Probably
Guardian.
not. But we
You
do
have
have
an
super.
instinct for battle.
That's good. Alright, so far. Okay. I'm not getting any special. That's the thing. I'm not really getting any fucking special to drop. That's the main thing here. I'm not getting any special. Bit of special I am getting. Isn't really what I thought I'd be getting. I'll be honest with you. Thought I got a lot more than that with running 2 special finders.
Best
I'm
your
not really
opponents and
finding
survive.
any
Victory is
special,
a
but
matter
then again,
of
I
will.
don't know if it could be like that.
they
not-
call a
I'm not
righteous
really finding anything
infliction
special, but then again, I
of
don't know if it's because
retribution.
it's the activity what I'm in, what I'm doing, isn't counted as, you know, like a Nightfall Ward or a Dungeon Ward or a Raid Ward. But no, we'll give it a good run, and then after the 10th round we'll switch to like this one and then test that one out against it.
got some fight in you. Good.
I'm using different programs for what he's using. Let's try this building against the boss.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
That's the one I used for the exhaustion mission. Well, as long as they're we don't even need to get the warning for it to really activate. This is good. Right, let's switch out builds.
I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponent. I love
so we
it.
get more strange coins for the actual Nightfall. Alright, so this build, main weapon is the side arc, well, the SMG. It does have vulture on it. And this is an upgrade version of my 1-2 punch build, 1 punch man build. That's the 1 punch build. I never expect for this build, by the way, to actually compete against this build. This build, what I'm running now, is probably one of the most overpowered builds you can get, because it's basically punch invisibility and then you arc everything. And thanks to this one now, we actually have the Heart of Most Light, which we don't really need that, and we've got that one there, which is officially the gloves of the 1, 2,
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
let's go ahead. Bloom myself up, boys. I was gonna say, aren't you gonna come and pick me up? Because I picked you up about 3-4 times.
Total rout!
One second.
your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will. I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponents. I love it.
for fuck's sake, boys.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
After this one, we're going to be doing overbuild.
Righteous infliction of retribution.
Right, let's hope to God that we have a good teammate here. What I'd like to do, because even though the times when it's InfoSeps, he's not. I don't feel like they're doing as much. Oh, he's gonna want to collect every single fucking orb, isn't he? Oh my god. Yeah, after this run, to this boss phase, we'll switch to that one. That one's probably not going to be long as these ones.
peace for us all. What's important is what you choose to do next.
You actually having a fucking laugh. Them two left it. Oh my fucking god. I swear to god. It's hard to find fucking players actually on this game anymore, but will actually fucking do it. Plus, we don't need to worry about using all the glimmers, by the way, to get all the stuff for like Hunter and all that. So we can just buy all the glimmer back. God damn it, do you know what? I swear to God, people they just don't know how to play the game these days. They really don't. They go, oh no, I just leave the point for it. Don't leave the fucking point. That's a good level. It's like just down the point. I did it with some viewers before the holiday. They kept leaving the point, and it was like, no, you two stay on the point. Well, one of you stay on the point. Whoever's got super goes and gets the robots. One person per robot. Just pop your super on them and get rid of them as quick as possible. No, they both went after the one robot on the bank side, and it was like, right, yeah. It was like, yeah, well, next time stay with the robot. When I say stay with the fucking robot. So the art build is pretty nice. I'm gonna admit it is pretty good. We're easing back into the stream, by the way, so we're gonna do some Destiny 2 because tomorrow and all that, because simply because of it's Tuesday and the servers will probably end up going down soon. Well, usually around 12, but we usually can start getting like the disconnects and all that early, like in the morning type deal. Yeah. If you're wondering why Graviton's not on, by the way, simply is he's on holiday, so. So we'll give it the build. It does work, okay? Build does work pretty nice.
Back from the hunt, I see. My sister.
How about we'll put that in the vault and give it to Titan. So we're not going to be doing, you know, like really, and I mean like, you know, big stuff on the channel, okay? However, we are going to switch games. We are switching games. We are going to be re-downloading a couple of games though later. I think I'm going to re-download like God of War, I believe, and possibly some single-player games, something what I can play on my own and thingy. Right. But first of all, let's go through the fucking games, right? Dead by Daylight, I still play now and again. Right, so stories can go. That can actually get deleted because one, I've not played it in ages and it just keeps updating and all that. The Call of Duty needs fucking map packs downloading and all that. let's see what games we've actually got though. Right, let's see. Let's see. So we don't want really, you know, like anything more of multiplayer based. We want more of a single player. Out of all the Call of Duties, right, that one's still going fucking stronger than any other Call of Duties going so far. It's amazing, because they just keep doing updates for it, and it's got to the point there where it's like, do you know what, just fucking scrap the rest of them and just keep that one. But that, I believe, isn't owned by oh, fuck's sake. The actual Call of Duty people, Microsoft. I believe that's someone else who actually owns Cold. John, that's gonna bug me now. One second. Right, so there's no one if I could pronounce that name, but it's not Microsoft actually what owns that one, I believe. Even though actually currently there is a dispute on Call of Duty World War 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2022 video game, Call of Duty World War 2. Right, so what's gone off here by the looks of it is Blizzard Activision, which is basically where you launched, you know, like the Call of Duty from and all that, has gone, right, no, Call of Duty World War 2 belongs to us because we own the franchise. Now what it's saying is that Call of Duty World War 2 isn't a independent Call of Duty game on their side. They are owned by something, I don't know. I don't know who it's owned by. But now they're disputing that Call of Duty World War 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, which is here, right, which is there, not the remastered version, the original version. So where the original versions apparently in 2000 and something, so Call of Duty World War 2 game developers are arguing the point that they own Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but as they are statement, they do not own the franchise or the name. Call of Duty so the makers of Call of Duty has asked Call of Duty World War 2 to actually change their name from Call of Duty to a different version of their game. However, it's been called Call of Duty for so many years that they can't legally change the contract, as the original contract what was signed allowed them to use the name. I believe that's what they were going for. So essentially, it's not. You can't use the Epic Games launcher to launch Call of Duty World War II, unfortunately. So let's see what we got here. I did have all these downloaded. Deleted them. I have got rid of them. FIFA was deleted. So if you don't know why, FIFA 18, right? Thought they changed the name from FIFA. FIFA 20, FIFA 19, FIFA 22. Oh well. That was confusing because I started off at level 1, which I didn't want to start. I started off at max level. And I didn't want to start off at max level. I'm gonna be honest with you. Things right, we download a lot of games. Hey, out the back. We download a lot of games, and a lot of games we don't play. We play them like, a couple of times and all that, and then we just stop playing them. So it's like, well, I'm not going to download them anymore if we're not going to sit there and play them for a bit longer. Alright, so yeah, take your pick on what game we should download. Like I said, I want to do God of War. I won't mind doing Demon's Souls again, to be honest with you. Demon's Souls we could do again. But getting used to Demon's Souls is not the easiest thing in the world. We can't do I might as well just fucking show you what I'm on about. So we can't really play Call of Duty, because watch. So Call of Duty did a 42 to 45 gig update, right? Okay, and I thought, right, fair enough, that's good. Let's get it started. So I did it all. Did all the update. It wasn't just one update, by the way. It was 6 updates. It had the main one, and then it had the other one, right? So I thought, right, so 6 updates. There was 5 at 11 gig, and then the big one was at 42 to 45, I believe. Alright, so I thought, right, fair enough. Perfect. And then when I went to play on it last night, this is what come up. Yeah, it hasn't even installed the fucking game, the maps and the game mode. Like, what the it's like, are you fucking stupid? I don't even know if we can even click on. Yeah, we can't even. Wow. Yeah, we can't even click on open beta because you need permission to get in there, and fucking hell, that is a lot of money. So Call of Duty's off the fucking table. But yeah, Oi, come on, out there. Go. Yeet. So yeah, oh right, so that's gonna get deleted anyway. I downloaded it because it was quick and I was bored. No, we might as well just stick to fucking Destiny 2 for the morning. Might as well just stick to Destiny 2. And then we'll continue with Hunter. Why not? Let's continue with the Hunter. But we're gonna do, yeah. But we're gonna do Nightfalls because we seem to be getting more strange coins from Nightfalls. By the way, if you don't see a lot of videos on Destiny 2 anymore, it's because some of my mates, most of my mates do play it still, but most of them are like in different countries. So essentially, most of them play at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, which, yeah, I'm not going to be sat there for like that long. By the way, as you saw, you don't need to actually get the exotics from Lost Sectors anymore.
New day, young wolf.
To I'm actually going to switch sword out. There we are. Switch sword out to that one. Make sure I don't pull this cable, because if I pull the cable, the PlayStation's going to fucking come with it. Yes, by the way, I do play on PlayStation. I don't play on Xbox. People thought I used to play on Xbox at one fucking point. How dare you think I can play on Xbox? I don't even own an Xbox. Until possibly like better internet comes to my area. I was saying to when we were late, I suppose I could actually buy an Xbox and just unplug the internet from the PlayStation and I want to use it. Really fun. See you in a bit. Essentially,
door is opening now.
So yeah. And he's rocking the One Punch Bill. But yeah. Basically, he's rocking the One Punch Bill with Syntho steps and almost like. So, I don't really blame people for rocking that build. Just, if you're gonna rock that build right, at least help with the fucking champions. So I don't think I've got nothing for triangle. No, I don't. It's not an open. Can't even get to reach the last one. Just started off with putting me on.
vault's locked down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
Wow.
I never knew there was a submind housed in Europa. Neither did the Vanguard's archives. Which submind is this?
I had the same question. Turns out it's not really a submind, not in the traditional sense. It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use.
Fine, I'll go.
One big shrieky eye. Guardian, get gouging. I thought being a Bray meant I was a
Ooh, we got
pioneer.
another man.
Some kind of
Assassin's
torchbearer for the
Shadow.
future.
500
I hoped
as well.
digging into my past would show me how to do that. It's been more like exhuming a grave than excavating a relic.
Squeamish minds seldom produce anything of merit. They prattle on wringing hands while others change the course of humanity.
Well, it's not a bad build.
Existence
I'm gonna
is
admit it's not a bad
entropic.
build. It's pretty decent. I don't know what the chest piece does like. Increases for the okay. That's a high level, boys. Right, that can go. 'Cause we don't need that. That can go. 'Cause we don't need that. That one. Yeah, that one. That one. Right, there we go. There we go. We don't need that. It's not a bad build. Again, it's not as good as most builds. Right. It's not as good as most. Right. So yeah, let's hop on to Warlock and I'll show you what I mean. Warlock's probably got one of the most OP builds going. Like, no one can beat Trinity Goal for. We're just jumping straight into this, by the way. No one can beat Trinity Goal for Ad Clear, right? Trinity Goal's still fucking Ad Clear king. People will argue the point that Trinity Goal's not the Ad Clear king. Am I using the right build? Yes, I am. But Trinity Goal, in my eyes, is the Ad Clear king. No, so we were doing one of the raids with the clans, and it was like, do you know what? Yeah, I'll just use Trinity Goal. Why not? It's on my Titan. I'll just fucking use it. It's crap, right? So I started using it. We struggled to do the first area, die a load of times, and you know, like the leaderboard come up. No one got over 5 kills. I got over 200 just in the first area.
It's a new day, young wolf.
Everyone must really, you know, like stay a distance, so. Weapon. I'm gonna say weapon. I'm gonna say $50. Always the best.
door is opening now.
So it, I didn't run out of bullets, I ran out of the ability What's this building again? Right. So let me run this build right, and then I'm going to save my eyes. The weapons, it should be. Still got builds first. So we're not going to talk individual builds. What builds have the most survivability? PvP. I'll say hunters have the most survivability. Warlocks. PvE, obviously Titans have one of the best. Before people argue with me, it's Titans who don't have the best. Warlock does. Titans can get Devourer on too, essentially making me as strong.
Roth's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
That's yours. And then we say Warlock has the second most. Even though this build is nice, it's a very good survivability build. It doesn't deal with much damage as much as it does. One, yeah, super great, like super. That's it, all depends on teammates. All the teammates swap down to right. Let's say survival between PvP, one of them's hands down. PvE, MSC Titans. People can argue the point saying Titans don't have the best survivability thing. But let me remind you, Banner of War is still reliable. Banner of War is still reliable. Especially the new Banner of War.
down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
I never knew there was a submine housed in Europa. Neither did the Vanguard's archives. Which submine is this?
I had the same question. Turns out it's not really a submine, not in the traditional sense. It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use. One big shrieky eye. Guardian, get gouging.
that your memory fragmented at best.
I woke up attached to my badge. Got caught up chasing the promises of the Golden Age before I learned about who you really were.
And now you're taking on my life's work as your own. It seems you truly will always be a Bray.
So, that's the Warlock, right. So for PvP, I'm going to go Hunter's got the best survivability for builds and abilities, right? Simply because you can go stealth. Hunt Warlocks and Titan really don't, because Warlocks like to float a lot, making you open for easy picking. Titans are just big clumpy things where you go clump, 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 and get shot. PvE. A lot of people are going to disagree with me here about what I want to say. Right. But you saw that build there, Devour was activating like mad with the Warlock. Right, and constantly keeping me healed on kills. Right. However, you have to use your grenade every single time that runs out. Oh, that's a big ass level gun that can go under. Right, so this build I'm going to show you right here is the Solar Ultimate build. Yes, you heard me correct. It is the Solar Ultimate build. You don't need another Solar build in your life if you are a fucking Titan main for this build. You use one little hammer slam with this build. Now, you're wondering, that's not a hammer slam. That's the hammer slam. Now you're going to be wondering like, oh no. But you need, for the hammer slam, you need the little hammer. So, it's like, oh no, you need the hammer for it. No, you don't. Trust me. Trust me on that. You don't need the hammer. Now, if people say you need the hammer for this build, you don't. Okay, you don't need the hammer. You can even put a sword on with this build and it will work. Nails activated. So the stuff aren't coming back as quick because one, we're not technically doing anything. So that's longer than the actual thing. And I get 3 of them. Now goes in, a dungeon or something. That's the reason why. Them fire tornadoes are nothing to frown about. Them fire tornadoes track enemies because even though it disappeared as quick, it's because there was nothing for it to track. But everyone uses Synthoceps. And I gave Synthoceps a try, I really did. However, Synthoceps didn't feel as strong as they really was, so I switched over to these, and not a lot of people actually do use these in respect with this build. A lot of people run Synthoceps with this one specific build, so essentially you can easily switch this if you want to that, that doesn't really give a matter. It doesn't really give a shit what you do. Melee damage for a short period of time. Arc increases, blah, blah, blah. Well, because we're technically not running anything with arc, there's nothing really to really do with it there. So change that to your one, but I just left it 'cause it works. There's all the fragments. I'm not going to go through them all. You want mainly strength on this build, as you're going to be a lot of meleeing on the ground, and the fire tornado is affected by melee. I have done the expensive, well, the test was painful. I had to drop my tight down all the way to one melee point only, and then I went in sections of 10. In this case I went 11, so because I had to start at 1, I couldn't get it any lower. I think I could get it down to 0, to be honest with you, but still, it was a pain just to get down to 1. And the only reason why how I did that wasn't by this route. It was just whatever armor piece had a 1 strength in it, just gave it me. So I went up in 10s, so from 1 to 11, so 21 and all that. Around the 80 mark, you'll see a big difference with, around the 50 mark, you'll see a big difference with Synthoceps. If you're running Synthoceps for this build, you're only going to need 50 strength, and then you can put the rest in like recovery, shield, or grenade. That's entirely up to you there, right? Literally up to you. But so the tornadoes at 50% only did a measly under 10k damage, right? But it was enough to keep me alive, but it wasn't enough to kill, you know, like a little mini boss with a yellow bar above his head. So I thought, how could I do this? So I went up to 61%. It managed to kill him, just over 20k damage. And it was following everyone in that room. One of my mates gave me checkpoints for a raid, and we were just testing the build out there and all that. And surprisingly, when I got all 3, I used all 3, and the longer they stay out and hit things, the more I get things faster. So essentially, I'm just getting everything back there instant. I'm a happy chappy. No one can beat me. And we mate had the idea, right, of 5 of us running the exact same Titan solar tornado build. And we did. And I tell you what, we did a fire tornado only, raid boss. We weren't allowed to use nothing else, and we actually crashed the game. Because it wasn't just 5 fire tornadoes, it was 3 times 5. There was that many little tornadoes in there. It just crashed the entire fucking game, and the whole entire game just went, nope, can't handle it. One of my mates who gets over 200 frame rates, his frame rates dropped all the way down to 2. It was mental. It was 100% mental. But I am going to show off the Banner of War. It is technically complete. It was just I was trying to decide on the weapons. Well, I'm going to run for it. Now, it is the new arms for Strand. And what that actually gives you is a 4th barrage. Let me just... we don't have a checkpoint there anywhere. We don't have a checkpoint there anymore. Right. Let's just go head over to where Nimbus is. What this gives you is a 4th slash. allowing you to essentially have the Force Slash in your disposal, so you just don't get 3, you get 4. Now, like I said, what's best about this build is essentially I don't need the melee to keep it going. Well, first of all, well, let's go to that. Yeah, let's go to this. It's going to make more sense in a minute. So we don't need, you know, like any of these to actually for this, well, a melee weapon. The sword's just there in case I want to change it up and go ham on them. And the Lamenters as well, just so I can get close to the boss. I'll do a test with the Lament. I'll show you that build sword after. We've just started this boss phase, so we slide. Then we get the Banner of War adopted. Banner of War times 2. Oh, okay, I just got stomped on by a murder turkey. It happens. Not the best place to really show it off, I'm going to be honest. The electric is all on the floor. Not the best place to show it off. But as you saw, what we need is them to stop killing. Don't kill everything. You get the idea anyway, you saw it in when we did the first Nightfall.
Maybe the citizens can finally get some peace and quiet.
Well, I swear I don't fucking, I will fucking keep. Piece of shit game. So, you saw it anyway in the first Nightfall, the gun kept Man of War up. So again, melee is the key for this build. It does affect the little things you chuck out. Mod situation, I'm just gonna let you have a look at the mods. There's the mods. And there's the weapons. So the fragments are what make this build key. Not a lot of people actually use these fragments. Defeating a suppressed target gains class ability energy. Picking up an normal power grants Rover Mail. But here comes the ones here. Dealing damage grants grenade energy. Not many people run it because they always get grenade back instantly anyway, so they don't see the point. But for this build it needs it. When you have Rover Mail where final weapon final blows create Tangled. No one everybody uses this thing, and if you don't, you're sleeping on it. You really fucking are. So as long as I just keep getting Rover mail and I'm using the sidearm right, I'm getting tangled every fucking where. No one's going to be standing there. While we actually have a lot of exotic drops here. So, you see what I mean? It's all about how fast can you regen. And with the new Banner of War, I feel like Titans have got it in the bag. Now, not a lot of people like to run Banner of War, I understand that, and I have the other perfect build for yous if you do not want to run Banner of War. The other build I have to show yous is a build that you don't want to come and mess with. Well, if you think people are going to be playing with you, they're not. You're going because you're just going to be out there absolutely freezing absolutely everything with this build. And I mean everything. The minute you set your barricade up, even though it's a normal barricade, anything what comes near you gets frozen. I've actually fit. So usually when they go for your barricade, they hold their eyes and they get blinded, the enemies, for like a few seconds. But with this build, for some reason, I don't know if it's like glitched or anything like that. It's more of when they run through the barricade, it's instead of getting blinded, they freeze. And I don't know if it's me doing it or something like that. But if you don't want to run the stasis strand build, this is the build for you. It's the survivability on it is insane. Constant overshield. You never ever go without overshield whatsoever. It's mental how fast the overshield you actually get. It's really is good. So if you don't fancy using Banner of War, feel free to use this
Titan,
one.
Let's see what we have here.
This one's already up on the channel. We've got another gun. Should have really thought about what upgrade I wanted that on. Oh well.
What can I do for you, Titan?
Alright, let's see what we get. Loops, Symphoceps. Oh, we got crap Symphoceps.
Let's get you back out there.
We're going to see Ico in a second.
Good eye. Did you? No. You've been there a while.
So let's see. Crap roll. Well, it's not bad till 68.
I won't.
But I wouldn't use it personally. 66. Let's have a look. Yeah, not really into them. Oh, we might as well do this one as well.
can I
this
do
is
for
the
you, Titan?
ultimate time build.
Strength in life.
And then we got this one here. Right, let's do this one. Going about changing a
The
certain
world's
build up, what I've
changing,
just showed
Guardian.
you for
You must
survivability.
prepare and adapt.
Welcome back. Sign, please.
So, don't suspect many videos during the week anymore, as I won't be on as much anymore during the week at night.
Good luck.
So,
Good luck. Good luck.
mainly because I've got to be up super early in the morning, and
What cipher is this?
the thing is that basically, yeah, that's the reason why.
I think I have something you
I've
will
got to be
like.
up super fucking early,
Find out.
and so essentially, yeah, that's the reason being, yeah.
Greetings. But don't let
We
it
got
go to
23
waste.
drops on him. Destination.
Ikora and
should
I have
have
our
finished.
disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it.
We finished the auto rifle, so you guys are having a fucking laugh. Then we could go bang, 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 and bang. But first, let's change up a build, shall we? Let's change up a build here.
The walls will stand tall once again.
The build we're going to be changing up is this one. Is this one here. Now, it's not a simple change. It's more
Tell me you have some.
based on, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, how I'm going to do this.
The walls will stand
But
tall
we're going to be
once
taking
again.
all these off, right? So we don't need that, we don't need that. First of all, we need to put that on. Now we need to take that off, right? Now, firstly, we don't have healing grenade on on Titan, but what we do have is a barricade.
The hive may rise again.
Now,
I wonder if that says about
we're
us.
gonna go survive more of. We're still gonna go the hammer slam, I think. Simply because I feel like that's gonna spawn some spots in. So first of all, what we need to do is find armor. What's going to be suited for this build?
Let's get to work.
That's fine as it is.
One victory is never enough.
Now then, we got 6 spots here. Melee final blow start restoration. Yes, we want that. We want solar. in Ark and all that. So
We face a strange road ahead.
jolts, slows, or makes targets volatile. Grants blows caused by final blow increases the strength of this effect.
The city is depending on its guardian, now more than ever. Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them
Final.
and be
Oh, we
strong.
got that. Your void grenades weaken targets. Your arc grenades jolt targets. We don't need that. Defeating targets with a kinetic weapon grants you boost. Yep. Oh, well, we'll put that back on. When you have your arc or solar or void both activated, final blows grants darkness, strengthens energy.
If the hive may rise again,
Defeating targets affected with stasis and no. Actually. No, actually. No. When you have your elemental buff, your class items versus yeah, that one.
tell me you have something.
Your arc, solar, and void grenade activate increased dealing damage to the targets after when darkness buffs.
We face a strange road ahead, Guardian. It's good to know I can count on you.
Swing targets from energy grants melee energy. Yeah. And yeah. Right, so we don't need strength for this build. This was an easier way of actually taking out all of the fucking armor mods here.
How are hidden operations in progress?
So essentially we're starting at square one here. So what we're doing is 82, 28, 93. Not bad, not good. Not good indeed.
Ikora and I have our disagreements.
So what we're going to do
but we
here
will always
is
resolve them and be strong.
we're going to be putting that on. And put the grenade there. That makes grenade up to 103. Right. The boots, we are going to be rocking mainly the healing aspects, and then that one, and then 10 shield. Puts us up to 92. Let's do the helmet. Right, are we rocking anything special? Yes, we are.
Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be strong.
Now, I don't want to run this exotic with it. The exotic I was thinking of running is this one. I could have swore there was a soul trace.
Tell me you have some.
We do actually, don't we? Nope, that's a void. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and just grab 2 of them out. Right. We're gonna hop over to a planet real quick. let's just go to the new planet. By the way, someone was saying, oh, this YouTuber says he's done everything in Destiny. Most YouTubers have. Most of them have. So we haven't done the arms yet or the chest piece, and we haven't done the head. Because we need to know if the sword, and what the sword does. Right, we've got this one over here, and has overload defect or whatever. There's enemies down here. Right, so that's what that sword does. Right. Let's go ahead and change it to that. That's that one. This is the one what we're more used to. Let's head up to Finch here. Oh, Finch, no, Ghost. Just so used to saying, you know, Finch and all that because essentially that's what it was. Alright, we finished the battle pass. So, I'm not going to use the swords. I've decided I'm not using swords. Vaults around here somewhere. Here it is. Swords, I'm not a fan of. Let me. Yes, it's marked it up now. So we've got Polar's Lance. We don't want to use that. We've used that a lot. Bless you. We've got Sunspot we could possibly break out and give a try. We have the new Pulse. Or we just go ahead and we just stick to this one, which, to be honest with you, we can. Right, first of all, let's return to orbit so we don't get kicked like normal. Alright. So chest piece is going to be resistance only, essentially, and armor things here. Right. We are going to need some recovery though. So, let's go ahead and just get some recovery in there. Melee there, and why not, let's just chuck a grenade in to create the orbs of power, because we will get orbs from essentially chucking the little strand thing. Again, done recovery. Let's go, we're going to go that because we're not really going to be close in with this build. Why the fuck is it? Oh. There we go. So, there we go. Now we're going to test it out is going into here. If need to be, we can switch out this one for this one, which I'm just actually going to do straight away, to be honest with you. There's no fucking point of really messing about. So we're not going to change the look yet until we've figured the build out. Well, see if it works. 10 rounds. If we don't die within 10 rounds, I'm going to call it a dub. If we've... looks like we might have started one. We've already started it.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
Barricade on, just realised. That ain't gonna be good. Since he got 100, 103, 102. Which we might end up changing Grenadier if we don't get any orbs. Oh, no, we don't get orbs.
No regrets on that one. Well fought.
So let's see that. There you go. Well, I made the other guy lose. But You saw how fast I was dying when I was stood there. Just and then the barricade come up. Works. Put it down where we just was.